Baby.
I think my nipple's out.
And
And I've got a white shirt on.
I know mine is. Baby doll. Before we take this journey, I gotta let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
I made a night wish last night, and it came true today.
Oh, yeah?
You want to know what I wished for?
What was it?
That neckline. Yeah, looking good. What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all!
I'm Chad.
And I'm Brittany, and we're the new tribe, and we're bringing you the new real.
That is right.
That's real. That's wrong.
We
That's
bring
rugged.
it. That's our new intro, guys. If you like it, comment below. We have already got it patented, trademarked, copyright, all that good stuff. So tough.
Yeah,
shit.
I think that the Queen has been inspiring him.
Absolutely. I'm going to try out for a symphonic metal band as soon as I find one in the United States. I don't know. We don't have that.
Apparently, they don't allow good music over here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They don't
I'm
have
just
cool.
kidding.
They
There is some good.
don't have cool shit like that over here.
Nah, they
don't get
don't.
me wrong. We got some really cool stuff,
Different cultures bring different things.
but
you know?
symphonic metal,
Yes.
man, that was some really
I
cool
know.
shit.
And one of our favorite things, because we do a lot of hip hop on this channel. He used to do hip hop back in the day. But what we love is when one genre can mesh with another genre. Like if there's a collab or something.
Legit.
And then they come together and like they make it work. Some people try to do it and it doesn't work.
Yeah, you have this genre and this genre, and they come together and they make a little genre baby.
Yes, and it becomes like
and
its
then it's
own.
like wham wham, and a little bit, and then when it grows up, it's fully matured, and it's something badass like symphonic metal.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly how
And
the
I've went
process works.
half of my life and never even knew it existed. So congratulations, me.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? We're over here rambling on and on and on and on again. We are back at it with our second NIGHTWISH song ever. This is the second ever, guys. As we've said before, we do real raw reactions on this channel.
That can get a little rugged.
And sometimes, that's where the rugged comes in, because we might not have any damn clue what we're doing or hearing, but we're doing
That's
it.
the fun of it, though. That when you get that true surprise, like you have no idea what's coming. Like our last video, when we did NIGHTWISH, we didn't even know what genre it was.
Had no idea.
What country it was from. We had no
That was epic.
clue.
And it's really, literally, guys, like, took us by storm. We've talked about it all week.
Yep.
We've decided to do NIGHTWISH Wednesdays.
Yep.
So from now on in the foreseeable future, we are going to cover NIGHTWISH on Wednesdays. We'll release a video. We'll do live streams, that sort of thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We are pumped about it.
Oh, we are so pumped about
Absolutely. So we're actually starting today, guys.
Yay!
So if you're watching this on Thursday, it's not going to be today.
Yeah.
We're starting it today, as in it dropped when the video. Yeah.
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 Time zones, they can get a little complex.
Guys, we are covering NIGHTWISH Storytime live at the WACKEN Open Air Festival.
WACKEN.
I think I pronounced it right. You guys let me know in the comment. If not, it was way off on the last one. I think we were WACKEN. And it sounds way cooler.
It
like
does.
way cooler than WACKEN.
does.
You know what I mean? Like way better. Wasn't much more metal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Much more metal.
Yes,
so
it really is.
guys.
Makes sense now.
way more sense. Guys.
Y'all are cool over there.
We want to first and foremost thank you all for the extreme support that you guys came out and showed us for our first one.
Of gratitude. Like literally, it was mind blowing.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Like when you do a channel, you know, like we're doing, and we do this for fun, for passion. This is something that we love to do anyway. We absolutely love music.
We're a rather new channel too.
Yes, we've only been going for a couple months here, like actually going
full time. Yeah.
But
Full speed,
to get a suggestion from a subscriber or you know, a fan or something like that, and we get a lot of suggestions, and we ask for them, and you know, we love it first of all when they give you something that you've never heard.
Yes.
Like you've never heard of it. Like, who's this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is where the raw and stuff comes in. We go so far as to, we don't ask any details, we don't do any research, because especially if we don't know somebody.
Yep.
We want to pull up, you know, on our reaction in YouTube, press that play, and hear something like we just heard with this last Nightwish reaction, and when Floor come out like that, and it was just epic, man. That's what we live for here on this channel.
Well, with social medias and just the internet news in general, they can be very, you know, this or that, and that's what's great about, you know, reaction channels and stuff, because it's all about their reaction and their opinion. But it can really sometimes sway you one way or another, like subconsciously, without you even realizing it.
Absolutely. Well,
we
especially
very open-minded.
Especially if you like the people that you're watching, you know, if it's somebody you watch on a regular basis. So
yes, exactly, that you trust.
Yep.
And you're like, well, shit, you know, me and that person have the same style and what we vibe with. If they think it's shit, then it must be shit. So I'm not even going to waste my time, because there's so much out there. And time's precious.
One thing you guys will learn.
Not shit, though.
One thing you guys will learn from us, if you stick around and hang out, is we try to do as much promotion of love and positivity on this channel as we can.
Yes.
There is nothing greater than the power of music, and that's all music, that can bring people together in conversation, in love, in like-mindedness. And let's be honest, guys, that's what this world needs more than ever right now. So that's what we base this channel on, guys.
Not just your country, one country, whatever. It's the whole world, guys. And I think that the past couple of years has really, I hope, opened up people's eyes to realize that we're all in this shit together.
Absolutely. Guys, before we get started, we're done rambling. I want to ask you one simple favor. Would you please go down and press that subscribe button?
And ring the bell so you know when we're dropping all that variety that y'all like. Because we do a variety on there.
Absolutely, guys. We try to incorporate as many new genres as we can, as fast as we can. We have a lot of stuff going on where we cover a lot of different artists, so we try to squeeze everybody in. And this one just so happens to be one of our faves, like this mind-blowing news.
The one
so
that's intriguing us the most right now.
Dedicating a whole day specifically to Nightwish, so we can get better acquainted with how awesome it is. And you guys came out in force, like the General Gabriel. We appreciate you for leaving such an awesome, detailed list and description and welcoming and absolutely. And it wasn't just Gabriel. There was a lot of people that came in. You guys subbed, you guys liked, and you conversated with us, and that's what we want here more than anything, is that conversation.
I don't think I actually seen any negativity in y'all's comments, and I think that it's the highest number of comments we've gotten on a video.
You ready to do this, mama? Especially
when there's such awesome stuff like this out in the world. Why would you want to be anything else but positive, right?
That's right. You ready to do this? Top. Down low. Up top. Down low. Buffering. 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 All right, guys. Enough jacking at the jaws. We are ready to get into this. This is the second Nightwish reaction ever on the channel, and many, many more to come. This one is Nightwish
Storytime
live at the WACKEN Open Air Festival. I like saying that word now, WACKEN.
I can't do
I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I like saying it.
Yeah. I'm very German and I can't say it.
I think it's time for a little story.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to read this real quick over here. It says Nightwish Storytime live at WACKEN Open Air 2013, taken from the live DVD Blu-ray Showtime Storytime. Okay, so this was 2013, it looks like. That was, yeah, that's when the concert was. I was told that this song was actually, I think, released in 2011.
Okay.
It was the lead single off of their album at that time, I believe, is what I was told. And apparently...
Didn't they say that this song summed up the whole album?
That's exactly what they had said, was that this song apparently will basically sum up the entirety
Vibe.
of the album. Yeah, like kind of round it out, which is awesome. That's a big statement to make for a song. So, and no, we haven't heard this album. We're going to go by Gabriel's list, but, you know,
we're intrigued, though.
We're intrigued by that. So we will definitely check it out.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
Oh, wow. The Imaginarium. Man, I love those drums. That's very Tim Burton. Oh my God. That's awesome.
Get it, girl.
Damn it, man.
It was the night before, and all through the world. No words, no dreams, then Monday. I ride by a fire, imagine all the fire. Took a turn into a childless heart. Painter on the shore, imagine all the world. Waiting in a snake. This cover for the poetry. Canvas of the world. Planet Earth falls back into the sun. Another voice of never, never lived. The innocence of every man. And the empty grave of Peter Pan. The sorry kind against the blue sky. I looked in the alley moon inside. I know the story that will read to you. I remember it that you hold me.
My God, this woman can sing.
Oh, yes.
Like, first of all, didn't expect that at all out of this.
No.
Like, we went from the very operic,
Yes.
like singing to
very
this.
structured.
Yeah,
You know?
and she's out there like
She's
full
getting
on
it.
head banging,
Yes.
coming in, and
Swinging her
the
head.
lyrics though are very intriguing. Like
Yes.
I'm catching like a really cinematic. Obviously, it's story time, so why wouldn't it be? But a
right.
cinematic vibe off of this. I heard them say
The fairy tale.
in the basically what I got out of it was they were maybe referring to the birth of Jesus
On Gaia, which is on Mother
Gaia,
Earth.
which is on Mother Earth or something like that. So I don't know exactly. I'd have to go back and listen again, but that's kind of what I was
She's
catching.
singing fast.
Yes, catching
on
right
this
there
one.
in the beginning. I like
Yeah.
how they incorporated the Never Never Land and
Yes.
Peter Pan in
Yes.
it. Like story time,
Like I said,
man.
like a fairy tale.
Story time, man.
Hey, I think that a lot of these fairy tales, they came from somewhere, guys. I'm just saying, and the folklore as well.
Yes, absolutely, guys. So if we're wrong about that, let us know in the comments, guys. We love to kind of pick people. That's what we're all about. We love to pick people's brains about the lyrics, about the bars, about the music.
Yep. I love that.
Ooh, it's got that switch.
Yeah. Woo! Hey! Oh my God!
I am the journey, I am the destination, I am the home, the trail that leads you. And when it takes the night, the elusive high, follow the madness, Alice, you know I'm standing imaginary.
Yeah. Shout out.
The rest of tales and they will dream you.
Searching heavens for another earth.
Yeah, searching heavens for another. I love, guys.
Right.
I caught the reference to Alice in there.
Yep.
Just as Alice once did, I'm assuming going, down the rabbit hole type of thing. Shout out to Alice in the back here doing the meditation. We're all mad here.
Yep.
So yes, man, we love this. This is like right up our alley. I didn't see a lot of the comments that we got, guys, was talking about how we wouldn't hear songs that were the same from Nightwish, like they would bring a lot, and damn, this one couldn't be more different than the other one that we heard, but they're both super original and like it's the sound, like she goes from straight thrash, like headbanging with that real hardcore with like drum line into that hook, which was
that
just
hook is amazing.
So
melody,
melodic, yes, so
that
melodic.
Melody is beautiful. I freaking love it.
I know why you guys are so hype about this. I understand now why they got such a following off of two songs.
Yes, that's what they said. If you keep watching them and following them, you'll understand why they are considered the top-notch band in the world, by people all over the world. There's literally people signing in, I guess, in the comments, and in some places have their own little names.
All over the world, all over the U.S. We've had them from Australia, all that. That is awesome. I am actually officially enlisting in the Nightwish Army, so you guys let me know what I got to do to go through boot camp. That's what we're doing right now. I want to be part of the Army officially. So
how many songs do we have to go through until we get to be an official Nightwish member?
That's right.
That we get to sign in.
Regardless if I ain't part of the Army, I'm part of the militia.
Woo!
That's right, because we do things our way, and I love a uniqueness, you know what I mean? That
the
other
world
people
needs it.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Because guys, let's face it, there's tons of good bands out there, but there's a lot of bands that kind of start overlapping each other, and all of them,
especially over here in the U.S.
That's what we're referring to, guys. Obviously,
don't take insults towards you guys' cultures and bands and music, because obviously we're just getting introduced to it.
Yeah, absolutely not. So
it's not our fault, guys.
The fact that they have such uniqueness, but still classify in that metal, that thrash, you know what I mean? It's just it's almost like an oxymoron. It's almost like a double standard of sorts when you have such beautiful melodic singing from somebody like Floor to a thrash like what they're doing, and that shit's tight, guys. They are their timing is impeccable. These guys are not messing around at all.
It's insane. Are they from Earth?
I don't think so.
I love that they can come together and really create this. Obviously, they have to become a family to be this tight and this good and this creative. Yeah. I mean, because it takes the whole band to make the whole shebang. I know she might be the centerpiece of it, unless there's like a solo or something. No. But it's the whole
entire band is on point. It's not obviously. Floor is
she's a goddess.
It's very hard to not consider the centerpiece and
that's why they have her there.
One of the biggest spectacles of this, she literally makes you, she empowers the stage, and she literally commands the audience. Like
that's why
nuts.
They put her there.
It's nuts to see this kind of stuff.
They do that intentionally.
I want to feel that energy. I said that in the last one. I want to go and feel that kind of energy. All right, I'm going to bring it back a little bit, guys, so we can catch that drop, because I stopped it right after they got right into that drop. So I want to see that break. Boy, he's getting it. I love that.
I love that.
That drummer's badass.
I love the piano right here. Keyboard. Yes.
Ooh. Yes. I want to do it. God damn, man. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Holy
That
shit.
was legit, guys.
Oh
That
my
was
gosh.
fucking hype. I cannot. I
Wow.
literally, when she opens her mouth, it's like a band of angels
Uh-huh.
coming after me.
Yes.
Swing low. No, seriously, guys.
Yes.
Like, I could not believe what was coming out of her mouth. It sounded like a sample almost. Like a,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Like it's not real.
That
Like,
was
holy-
crazy, man.
Woo!
There's that symphonic right there, man.
Yes, and she does so much variety with her voice, and she did it in the other one too. But there was different songs in it, and it was longer. This was just one song, and she was doing so much variety with her voice.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
crazy. I'm that chorus. That chorus is something that's very catchy that could really get stuck in somebody's head. But it's one of those that's fun to sing along to. It's not
Hell
one of those
yeah.
that's like, get out of my head, damn it.
No.
That's what happens in the U.S.
That's very.
They say the same thing over and over and over
very,
again.
very, very.
with a skeet skeet.
Very interesting. That's right, and that's an epidemic. The skeet and skirt is definitely an epidemic. All right, guys,
Woo!
that was Nightwish Storytime live.
What another
From the
epic
Wacken.
experience.
All right.
That's what I'm going to call this
It's
from
a
now on.
complete
It's an
experience. Yeah, that thing
yes.
was freaking awesome. Like
yeah.
I can't wrap my mind around how much, like the transitions and the different like parts. Like they just did
And
such
I
a good
love
job, guys.
how they give the band their moments to shine.
Oh yeah, that band is like
Yes.
it's one.
Well,
It's all one. It's not
yes.
there's nobody. What she's saying is there's nobody out there really just taking the shine. Obviously,
No.
Floor when she opens her mouth, it's just like God. But she
No.
wouldn't, you know.
They give 'em those
like
moments,
with
though.
that band, you know, it
Yes.
just makes it that much
and
better.
not just a little second, like, cool little noise. Like, they give them, like, a legit
get in there
moment.
and let 'em get
yes.
down.
And,
That's
and
awesome.
It, changes the variety of the song, too. And I love that because that's how rock used to be
Absolutely.
over here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they'd do a whole damn
Well,
solo.
And you could still find that, if you're lucky in some
Yeah.
in some genres, in some bands, and that sort of thing. But
Well, rock was one of my number one
I
loves.
come from the days of 80s rock where everybody had a guitar solo every
Yes,
song.
that's what I'm talking about.
You did the ballads,
Yes.
and right into Korn and Pantera
Yeah.
and Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
All that good stuff.
It was very, very hardcore, even though they would do love song ballads, and they were actually very, very touching.
Yeah.
That needs to come back.
Yeah.
The shit sounded hardcore.
Absolutely,
like
especially,
they do.
and even into like Alice in Chains to Stone Temple Pilots, STP. These are all the bands I grew up on and loved, and still do. You know what I mean?
Metallica.
And Metallica, of course, that's a staple. That was
Yeah.
actually my first concert I ever went to when I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
I went to the Blackout album tour when they
There's
came out
so
with
many
that.
of them.
Yeah,
Hey, there
It is something special is what I was trying to get at, guys. When you get to discover, and you all know that. That's why you're here. You guys. I don't have to tell you that. When you get to discover something like this that you enjoy so much, just right out of the blue. It's like we just grabbed it out of the air. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's like we was playing basketball. Somebody just tossed us the alley oop.
Yeah.
And we dunked that shit home. You know what
It's
I mean?
like a little angel came down and dropped
a
it
6
in
foot
the comments.
A 6 foot angel came down and dropped it in the
comments.
comments.
And our intuition was like, "What's that?"
Yeah, absolutely. That's
We
a cool,
need to do that.
It's a cool name. I mean,
Yeah.
Nightwish. Why wouldn't you? But all right, guys. What we are going to do now is a little something we like to do when we cover most genres. Some genres, we don't get to depending on what we're covering. This 100% officially qualifies.
Oh, yes.
Normally, it is called Bar of the Day.
Yep.
but
Hashtag BOTD.
we are going to hit it with the lyric of the day today, guys, in honor of Nightwish and this great track that was called
Yes.
Storytime. It's like I literally went on on
a fantasy.
Yeah, like a fantasy roller coaster of all
like
kinds of emotions and just it was awesome.
It's going to be interesting to get to discuss that, and that's what Bar of the Day is all about. I guess this will be hashtag LOTD.
That's right.
Lyric of the day. That's what it's all about. This is when we get to really slow down and really break down how we felt about the song, pick a certain spot in a lyric that really, really touched us, and then get to discuss it and what that was interpreted for.
Absolutely.
As,
so what she's saying, guys, is the way we're going to do this. I myself, beautiful wife Brittany, we are going to pick our favorite lyrics of this track. We're going to let you know what they are and why, and it's your job to do the exact same thing. Go down in the comments, hit it with the hashtag BOTD.
Or LOTD.
Or LOTD for lyric of the day. Either one, doesn't matter. And let us know what you pick and why. And it can be anything, guys. Don't let it turn into a chore or anything like that. This is fun. We want to know what about this song catches your ear. You know what I mean? Let us know what about the lyrics, what about what they're saying, the point they're getting across. What is it that tickles your pickle?
Yeah.
What floats your boat?
Go back to the first time you guys got to hear it and react to it, and what really, really, really touched you in that moment.
All right, guys. I will go first with the lyric of the day simply because I am more beautiful and beauty before age.
I'm an old soul here.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, lyrically, I am first on the song, so that's why I'm going to go first. And I'm going to pick, literally, guys, my game, my rules. My game, my rules. I'm going to pick the first verse.
Yep.
Half of it, per se.
Well, with this song, the whole
way they
thing,
paint the picture,
Yeah.
you know, you don't have to
They've
pick,
almost written it like poetry.
you don't have to pick one line. You don't have, you know, you pick what means something to you guys. And what I'm talking about is it was the night before when all through the world, no words, no dreams. Then one day, a writer by a fire imagined all of Gaia, took a journey into a child man's heart. That grabbed me right off. Obviously, I reacted to it. That grabbed me right off the bat. First of all, it was the night before when all through the world, no words, no dreams. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring.
Not even
That's
a
right.
mouse.
And then one day, a writer by a fire imagined all of Gaia. This is the inception of Earth, possibly the Genesis.
Yep.
Like the beginning, the alpha. This is a writer by a fire, because
What was written in the Bible.
we are imagining what the creator might be, you know, what the creative energy, what the God might have been, that sort of thing. He was a writer by a fire. He imagined all of Gaia and took a journey into a child man's heart. That's when he took his self, the God spirit, the
God energy.
the God energy, and went into the Virgin Mary's child, aka Jesus.
Yep.
And that's when it
And
was born.
Jesus is actually, what Jesus stands for is the heart energy.
And love.
Literally, yes, love.
And love, 100%. That's
Yes.
it. And guys, I'm not saying that's exactly what that means. Obviously, it's interpret. That's what we love about music and being able to break down lyrics and whatnot, that you get to ingest it and then regurgitate what it means to you and how you actually took that. So
especially when it's written like this in such fantasy.
absolutely, and that's really cool. That's why I really like this stuff, because I haven't quite seen stuff like this before.
It gets people's imaginations going.
Absolutely.
And that's so important in life.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's listen to these lyrics of the day the way Nightwish intended it.
It was the night before, and all through the world, no words, no dreams. Then Monday, a rider by a fire, imagined all of Gaia, took a journey into a child man's heart. Painter on the shore, imagined all the world.
That is just nuts. First of all, that took me by so much surprise when she came out singing like that. I was just like, oh, hell.
I know.
Like, she was getting it, guys. So
And usually I'm jamming out the whole time, and I did in several moments of this, but
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah.
like what the hell?
Jaw on the floor type
well, we
of
were
stuff.
already kind of in that
In that
mindset the
vibe,
last
yeah.
time, and we thought, okay, this is gonna be the vibe of it. We were excited for anything that
Yeah.
they're gonna see, we're gonna see. But
Definitely didn't expect that.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. And that what was cool about it is how it progressed like that through the entire
Yeah.
song,
Yes.
from the beginning to
Yes.
the breakdowns to the chorus to the bridge to the ending of it, through the lyrics. Like they did a real. This is a masterpiece, guys.
it
This is
is.
a work of art. This
Oh, it
song
is.
is. These guys did a really, really, really good
it's
job.
like a movie in song.
And it
form.
is, absolutely. So if you guys took those lyrics different, let me know how you took them down in the comment section below. All right, guys, now it is the beautiful Brittany's time for Lyric of the Day. What are you doing? the
I'm
beautiful?
doing verse 2.
You're actually going to do the first part of the verse.
Yeah.
They
All right.
kind of wrote it like that. They kind of broke it into
Yes.
sections like that.
Yes. All right. I am the journey. I am the destination. I am the home. The tale that reads you, a way to taste the night, the elusive high. Follow the madness, Alice, you know once did.
Yeah. That is dope. I love
Yes.
the elusive high. A way to taste the
Yes.
night, the elusive high.
Oh my gosh, the way that they used the descriptive words here and just the placement of them.
Oh my God.
It really gives it that fantasy type of vibe and a little
does.
bit of poetry as well. But obviously, like we said earlier, there's Alice back there meditating.
Shout out.
Yeah, so
Alice. Alice the Enlightened.
Yep. So clearly we are Alice fans. I love just the whole
vibe.
of Alice.
The whole vibe of the
and
mystery of
and
the fantasy.
imagery that was put behind that movie. It's a child's movie,
But it's not.
Oh my gosh, but it's not.
But it should be, because if
Yes.
children were open to that kind of stuff
Yes.
as children, then they might grow up into more enlightened adults.
Yes, people need to realize that a lot, like I was saying earlier, these fairy tales, these Disney movies, a lot of kid movies that look like make believe. And so many people really just like, yep, that's make believe, and that's like literally all they think about it. They
Fantasy.
Don't, yeah, that's it. No, there is actual imagery, metaphors, behind it. Like, you know how there can be adult humor in kids' movies. I know people can see that.
The best kids movies have it.
Yes. Yes.
Keep that inner child alive.
Yes.
I think that is one of the most important things to just as a human being growing up on this planet as a human. Don't lose sight of that, because that's where the magic happens,
That's
guys.
where your joy is.
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, that's where your wonder is. That's where your urge to explore and be curious.
Yeah.
You have to be curious in life. Stay curious.
Hey, man, preach it, sister. What's up? I love in this part how she starts it with the I am the journey, I am the destination, I am the home.
Yep.
So that is I am encompassing all that is. I am the beginning, I am the end, I am
That's actually a chakra.
I am the salvation.
Yep.
The tale that reads you. I am the whole story. You know what I mean? Like that. I love the way that she has, and I say she. I know that somebody said the keyboardist actually wrote most of their stuff. So
Yes.
I say she because she's performing it, but the band. And a way to taste the night, the elusive high, follow the madness, Alice, once did. Could they be talking about LSD? Could they be talking about just opening?
That might be more the literal.
Opening your mind, opening your third eye, and
Because LSD is said to do that.
and even through meditation or something like that, and taking that journey through the rabbit hole to see what lies just beyond our physical reality in 3D that we're stuck at.
Yes, and they want to keep these things illegal and try to keep them out of our reach and keep us in fear, so we don't do it and possibly see any kind of truth.
That's
because
right.
they do not want us breaking out of that
You do
box,
not get to see the truth.
out of that prison in
no
your
titties
mind.
for you. No
and I
titties
love
for you.
the tale that reads you.
Absolutely.
Just the whole fairy tale, the truth
Yes.
of it.
The
It
tale that-
reads you.
It reads you. You don't read the
Yes.
tale. The tale reads you because
Yes.
you are the tale which creates the fairy tale and the story as it
This is genius.
Love it, man. Love it. And
Genius.
like we
I
said,
freaking love it.
these can go anyway. That's what's fun about it, is your ability to interpret it and what you take out of it. So let's take this straight back to floor and hear it how Nightwish intended it.
Yes.
Go.
Okay.
love the choice of words that they used in this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I believe Imaginarium might have been an album title of theirs.
Yeah, I think.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I was reading through Wikipedia and I thought I seen them have maybe an album or a song, Imaginarium. So obviously we're not going to dive deeper into the rest of that verse, but maybe she starts to tie that into themselves or something like that.
We love shit that's real mysterious and that you can like connect little dots.
Yes.
You know, the more you listen to it, the more you break it down. That's why the bar of the day, lyric of the day is so important, because you can't really go that deep and really let your mind just wander with the lyrics.
Yes.
And you know, when you're really thinking about each one.
Absolutely.
Unless you actually stop it and just focus on one thing.
That's what we do. We come in, we react to it, we catch the vibe, guys. That's what our channel's about. Let's catch the vibe. Let's hear the song. These guys take it to that next level in this song.
Yes, and they can have just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words there, but yet it says so much with the way that they are writing it.
Yes.
Like that's a whole different craft of its own,
That's
we both like to write certain
That's
things.
some songwriting right
we like
there.
to do like slam poetry and stuff like that, but man, this is just like mind-blowing.
This is slamming all in itself.
Yeah.
We've got a long way to go, so if you guys haven't yet, hit that subscribe button.
And ring the bell so you know when we're dropping all the new Nightwish-ish.
Absolutely. I am pumped for the live stream, so we're gonna do the next one in the live stream and possibly the next one after that. We're just gonna feel the vibe of it. If we get our buffering issues again and we have a live stream problem, then we'll probably just do the one and just and end it. But if we we catch the vibe, our internet holds out, we might do a couple. So the next thing you guys need to look for as far as Nightwish goes is that stream. If you cannot make it to the stream, we understand completely, guys. Catch it afterwards. Catch it when you can. Rewatch the video back, because we want to hear your opinions on it.
Yes. Leave your comments down below, and don't just tell us what their interpretation of it is, because I'm sure you guys have watched like behind the scenes and stuff. Tell us what your first interpretation was.
Yeah.
That's what's really, really fun. And then you can tell us what her interpretation was, because we like to compare and contrast.
Absolutely.
That's what's fun about it.
When did you get the feeling that we are having right now in these videos?
And
where were you at in life?
Yes, and I love the personal ways that each person describes how it was.
Yes.
Like you can feel the energy behind their words.
Yes, because and it's not, guys, it's
and their emojis.
Like I said, you guys know, you guys already know, you're here to tell me it's something special, and we're just happy that we're a part of it, and we're happy that you guys are here supporting us and sharing it with us.
We feel so blessed.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. We know it's a longer one. We like to get wordy when we like something.
Well,
we love talking.
There's something this complex, guys. I feel like it deserves that time and that attention.
It does. You're exactly well said, baby. Well said. We don't just run through videos, get a reaction, get some. That's not about us, guys. We like to discover. We like to enjoy. We like to literally experience it and then discuss it.
Share it.
That's the thing. Yes. And guys, we know that there's a lot of comments in the comment section. You guys literally came out in force, and I had to clean my shorts, when I woke up and seeing how many comments we had. But that's awesome. We will definitely try to get to them as quick as we can. Don't take offense to it. If we miss yours, we will get to it. It's just one of those things. There's only 2 of us. We work full time.
And we
plus
actually
we do
have
this.
2 sick kids at home right now.
Absolutely. But we still want to hear from you. We love each and every one of you. Before we get off here, I've got a short message for you. This is a public service announcement. You are important. And
you are beautiful, and you are loved. Get out in the world today and do something that you love.
Absolutely.
Not what somebody else tells you to do or tells you to be. Get out and be you.
Absolutely.
Unapologetically, because life is too short to be anything but yourself.
Absolutely.
You were made unique for a reason. Go down the rabbit hole like Alice.
Absolutely.
Find yourself, and then show the world that self, and don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks.
Yep. All joking aside, guys, we really do love, the support. You should take that love that you're showing us, go look in the mirror and turn it back to yourself. Give yourself a little bit of love, because you are important. You are someone special in this world. You wouldn't be here if you weren't needed. So you need to make every day count, guys. You never know when it's going to be your last day on this earth. So make it count. Do something you love. Do someone you love. Listen to something you love with a channel you love.
And then share it with others.
Absolutely,
so we can
guys.
connect like this and let music heal our souls and our hearts and our minds and bring us together like we're supposed to be as the human race.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we are out of here. We love each and every one of you. We will see you on the next one, and we can guarantee you that the next one is going to be just as
real. Peace, guys.